Hello Scorpio, and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, if you are an avid viewer, welcome back. So last week's was quite intense, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm just faffing about here. Last week's was quite intense, and Scorpio, did I say Scorpio? I hope I said Scorpio. I'm not starting again anyway. This is a time frame between the 7th to the 14th of February 2018, and well, I kind of looked into this week's, and it's kind of a cutting yourself free here if you're in this relationship, or you have just cut yourself free from a situation like this. Okay, now I have to say this statement before we start, okay, for you guys, because I do get people who watch my channel are quite savvy ladies, professional people, and some famous people too. So let's have a look. I'm starting off with this phrase, if you like. Last week a lady said in the comments, charismatic, compelling and universally desirable men can afford to shun monogamy and expect women to accept this. Okay, well, I don't know what you think about that, guys, but this is a general love reading. Okay, I can feel your toes curling already. So, ooh, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where this is going. I'm just taking it straight off the bat here, but I get some kind of big fat narcissist here as well. So male or female? Okay. And I could go on and on about this, about filtering, and it's not easy to find a great guy. You know, if most guys do think they're a great guy. You know, even if they're, even if they're mediocre, they think they're a great guy, and they have this philosophy here. You know, this universally desirable great guy, you know, is not accepting monogamy at all. Why should I? You know, I've got my pick here. You know, I've got my playground. So why should I even think about this? So, for you Scorpio, oh, this is a nightmare, isn't it? I kind of think that universally compelling guys, I think universally, some of these guys have got a lot of issues. They you know, a lot of issues that have been brought up by mothers that have, that have bigged them up into something they're not. You know, not brought them up in a way that's down to earth. I also get compelling. What do you mean compelling? Because, you know, doesn't that get boring after a while? People thinking that you're compelling and charismatic, unless that's the kind of the lifestyle this guy kind of likes, you know, walking around all charismatic and charming. You know, I don't need to stick with one kind of woman here. I'm fine. I can, you know, have a few on the go. I get somebody who's too clever here around you. Too clever. What do you do when you get somebody that's too clever in this kind of way? Because I get this big fat narcissist here walking around thinking they're too clever, they're above everybody else, you know, and you know, you can't see me because I'm so above you, kind of thing. You can't reach me. I'm too clever for you. You know, I've got the balls here. I've got all the balls, and I'm juggling all the balls here. And you are, you know, you are my puppets on a string. Okay, so I do get somebody's been deeply hurt here, Scorpio, that has cut themselves free from this idiot. Okay. And then when you cut yourself off here, there's, you know, next, that kind of thing, that kind of a person. Actually, this kind of a person makes me want to vomit. Okay, this kind of a person makes me want to vomit. You know, this is the kind of I don't know, this is the kind of guy from Playboy 70s era, isn't it? It's all kind of back in the day, and it's you know, I played with you, and you're that silly little girl, and you're that silly little woman that has no brain, so next one please, that kind of era. And I can't stand people like this, but a lot of our men have been brought up with people like this. Okay, 70s guys, 70s women that accepted, although they thought that, I don't blame 70s women. I just think that it was a, you know, they didn't have as much power as what women do today, kind of thing. And I don't blame them, you know, all this kind of, I don't know, 70s kind of soft porn movie type of carry on, you know, like it was fashionable to be the weak kind of subservient woman. And yeah, anyway, our men, or the men today, have been brought up with these kind of guys. Okay, so what do you do? What do you do? I think we've been born in the wrong era, although things are changing, you know, things are changing. But I do feel that we've been brought up in the wrong era. I think I have been brought up in the wrong era. I think I should be, you know, I should have been born way, and I'm not narcissistic at all, but I think a lot of women feel like this, you know. They were brought up by strong women, or strong women who said, you've got to be strong, you've got to get strong to get through this life, you know. And they don't tell you why, just that, you know, you've got to, you know, get up and sort your life out, get a work and all of this, but they don't tell you why. You know, that becomes the surprise in life. So here we are, marching forward with being brought up by radical 70s women that say, you know, don't take this bullshit off men, keep going, you know, don't let people use you. And it's all like their baggage put onto you, you know. Don't let people use you, don't let people use you like a sex object, or you know, so you've got all this crap going on in your head from the 1970s, you know. What the hell is going on? So here we are marching ahead, but also the guys have been brought up by the guys of the 1970s. Okay. When does this ever stop? You know, I get yourself cutting yourself free from this. I get you leaving them, but they're still waiting for you, which is odd. I get that spiritually, psychically, still hanging around. You know, they let you go with your rants and raves of radicalism, and then, you know, they say, come back, let's sort this out. And then you come back, and this 70s guy has been brought up on soft porn, and women are just objects to this 70s woman that's been brought up by this radical female. How are you ever going to make a relationship like that? Okay, your expression of love, your unconditional love, expression of love from your heart chakra is seen as a weakness by these airheads, you know, these jerks. And you feel out of your depth. I feel out of my depth. I don't know who I'm dating anymore, or who to date anymore. You know, and it's like, it's feeling of sinking. All of these guys don't want responsibility. I've been brought up by mothers who, you know, mothers of the 70s and the, you know, even the early 80s. Going back, may have brought up their sons to, you know, go for that sweet little girl. You know, go for that sweet little girl. Go for that. You know, that very sweet, who doesn't answer you back kind of person. But again, guys thinking, well, I did go for that person and she turned out like this, so that's a big lie, isn't it? That's a big fat lie. Gosh, I don't know where this is going, but anyway, you've turned your back on somebody here, male or female or same-sex relationship. Let's not forget that. Oh, don't leave any of this. Is very diverse, my my channel. Okay, it's diverse. Okay, just leave, just get out of here, leave me. And this person's just waiting for you to get over your kind of, you know, I'll let the dust settle. You know, I may have had an indiscretion, just one or two, but what, you know, I was brought up with 70s dad who says, you know, men can have their secrets, men can have their indiscretions as long as you don't say anything and keep it shh. Okay. So thank God our boys are not like that. Well, I hope the next generation is going to be slightly different. Okay. Okay, somebody wants change here and is still hanging around, although you've cut your ties with this person. Why did this person think that you were some kind of weak kind of person? You know, you may have been to university, you may have a PhD, you may have a doctorate, you may be, you know, you may have studied human behavioural therapy and stuff like, and all of this. And this person thinks, this man thinks that you should be weaker than them, less than them. How does that work? Can't they see that you've got a bloody damn brain? You know, not this dumb blonde from, you know, some 1970s Charlie's Angels kind of movie. You know, it does annoy me. Sorry. Sorry, it does annoy me. Okay. So cutting yourself free from this fucking, sorry, I shouldn't swear. I'm going to cut that out. From this big fatty of a narcissist. So where do we go from here? This time frame, I get this time frame, this person's just hanging around, they're just hanging, waiting for you to come back, waiting for you to come to your senses. Okay, waiting for you to come to your senses. They find it amusing. They find it amusing when you get angry. They find it quite funny when you get passionate and angry. That's what they love about you. So they're waiting for you to come back. And that's what I've got for this time frame. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to leave it there, guys. 7th to the 14th. This is an on and off situation, going back to this, oh, I'm charismatic, I am compelling, I am a universally compelling guy and charismatic, very desirable to women, you know. So why should I be monogamous? And it's on and off situation here. That you've cut yourself off because you've been listening to Yvonne's readings. And you're kind of filtering, and you're getting your power, girl. Okay, you're getting your power. Okay, what's going to change here over the next 2 weeks? Now this is dealing with anybody who's single, trying to let go, trying to get away from this person. But you know, they are good looking, they are attractive. You know, you don't want to, you think, well, maybe this is a good guy, you know, maybe this is a good guy, and he, you know, but look at the actions. Okay, look at the actions. All I can say here, and I'm going to leave it at that, okay, 1970s upbringing. I feel this is what this is down to. Please share this message, okay, and share my video, and share this message to the rest of the world. You know, share it with Facebook or any medium here, and share this message. Will this change? What with 1970s fathers and 1970s mothers? I don't think so. That's my opinion. Okay. So when are we ever going to get onto the level here? When are we going to get on the level? Now I'm bringing this up because it's quite poignant with you know, the suffragettes. There was, in England, there was a celebration of the suffragettes and a woman's vote yesterday. So I guess this is kind of, I'm kind of riding the back of, you know, Eleanor Pankhurst and all of that kind of thing. But if I was in that day, I would be chained to those rails as well. I think exactly. And what those women did for us, yeah, was amazing. So why are we putting up with this bullshit here? You know, I'm going to leave it at that, guys, because I think I may get angry. So if you'd like your own personal reading and guidance and coaching through any situation that you have, I can help you with that with my gift and intuitive coaching. Please give me an email. My email address is here at the bottom, and I will try to guide you through this, absolutely. And a lot of healing too. I do a lot of healing too. If you want, you know, you're going through some bad situation, and or any situation, you've met this guy and you've fallen in love, how do you feel this is going to pan out, kind of thing. I don't always do crazy car crash readings, so any kind of, you know, reading like that. So look in the bottom, the descriptions area. I've got a little bit of a discount tariff there. And give me an email, okay? So, sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and power up, ladies or men, and get your strength back here, because this person is a complete jerk, okay? Bye-bye.